here are some of the new images that are coming into us from the eastern half of the country. The lines were long, as you can see, when the doors open at these stores. Target is promising discounts, but the question that's been hanging over the U.S. chain since it came to Canada remains: just how good are the deals? Well, Vicadopia is in St. John's this morning. Target store is the very first in the country to open. Vic's inside. He can answer that question. So set the scene up for us there at the St. John's store, Vic.
Well, the parking lot is full here, which is actually kind of rare. Since the store opened, you had the big turnout when it first opened, but it's been pretty thin crowds. But a different story today. There are dozens of people lined up outside. I took a peek inside, and it's definitely jam-packed. There's a lineup that goes right across the store all the way to the back. It's a huge lineup. Still, there are people leaving empty-handed at the same time. They're saying, for 10-20% off, it's not really worth lining up that long. Others are willing to stick it out. Here, just what a few people had to say before they were just headed in.
Beautiful store. People were so good to you. Really nice. I think it's a shame that it's closing.
I'm actually really sad to see it closing because I know there's a lot of people with disabilities that work here. I think it's probably the thing that makes me the saddest.
And so there was just a couple of voices. Disappointment for sure. And you heard the mention of the employees. There's 17,000 employees losing their jobs across the province, across the country, so you can't forget that. We heard a little pep talk by one of the managers just before the doors opened, saying that, there was a job fair held for some of those employees, so there's a hope that some of them will find work. We did hear them all cheer just before the doors opened, so, the spirits are up. They want to go out with a bang, and there are lots of people here, so they'll have that for sure.
Thank you very much, Vic. Vic outside the Target store in St. John's.